Objective Geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of CGPS Mining Officer 2014 question paper. And I hope this solved question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 4. Coming to the first question. A structure depended by stretching of competent bed along bedding planes giving rise to pull apart structures which are often filled with incompetent material from either side is called A. Mylonite, B. Brexia, C. Puckers, D. Boudinage. So the correct option is Boudinage. Boudinage is a geological term for the deformation of a rigid layer of rock into sausage shaped structures, and it is a common structure in folded rocks, and this can occur in variety of rock types. So the correct option is D. Boudinage. Next question. Gwalior system is equivalent to which of the following? A. Lower Vindhyan system, B. Kadapa system, C. Dharwar system and D. Upper Vindhyan system. Gwalior system is equivalent to Upper Vindhyan system. In terms of geological age and position, the Gwalior system is generally considered as equivalent to the Upper Vindhyan system, as both are sedimentary rock formations belonging to the Proterozoic era, and these are located in the central Indian region, with the Gwalior group often being seen as a part of the larger Vindhyan supergroup, meaning the Gwalior rocks are considered to be younger upper section of the Vindhyan sequence. So the Gwalior system is equivalent to Upper Vindhyan system. D is the correct option. Next question. Peridotite, which is composed of 40% to 90% of olivine and orthopyroxene, is called A. Websterite, B. Harzburgite, C. Vitrillite and D. Leherjolite. So the correct option is Leherjolite. So this is a type of peridotite which is a coarse-grained igneous rock that is rich in iron and magnesium. And Leherjolite, it is made up of olivine, orthopyroxene and clinopyroxene. It is the main component of the upper mantle of the earth. So the correct option, peridotite, which is composed of 40 to 90% of olivine and orthopyroxene, is called Leherjolite. Next question. Lamprofire, which is composed of abundant phenocrysts and ground mass, which consists of biotite, plagioclase, and alkali feldspar, which is in greater proportion compared to plagioclase, is called A. Minette, B. Lamproids, C. Kimberlites, and D. Apinite. So the correct option is Minette. So a lamprofire, which is composed of abundant phenocrysts of biotite with a ground mass, where alkali feldspar it is more prevalent than plagioclase, is called as Minette. A is the correct option. Next question. A very high basaltic andesite is called A. Absarokite, B. Shoshonite, C. Banachite and D. Boninite. A very high basaltic andesite is called Shoshonite. Shoshonite, it is a potassium-rich type of basaltic trachyandesite, and it is an igneous rock that is made up of olivine, augite, and plagioclase phenocrysts. And Shoshonite, it is a high potassium rock that is often erupted in large stratovolcanoes. So a very high basaltic andesite is called Shoshonite. Next question. Gabbros that contain more orthopyroxene is called A. Mugurite, B. Limburgite, C. Norite, and D. Oceanite. The correct option is C. Norite. A gabbro that contains more orthopyroxene is called as a norite, and it is also known as norite is also known as orthopyroxene gabbro. Next question. The low viscosity lavas that produce thin, glassy tongues and lobes overlapping one another is referred to A. Lava tubes, B. AA and Pehoe lavas, C. AA and blocky lavas, D. Pillow lavas. The low viscosity lavas that produce thin, glassy tongues and lobes which overlap one another is referred as AA and Pehoe lava. The low viscosity lavas that produces glassy tongues and they overlap one another are referred as Pehoe lava. So while AA lava, it is a type of low viscosity lava with a rough clinkery surface which contains the smooth and ropey appearance of a Pehoe. So B is the correct option. Next question. The vermicular growth of quartz and sodic plagioclase is called A. Perthite, B. Reaction rim, C. Intersubtle growth and D. Myrmekite. So the correct option is Myrmekite. Myrmekite is a vermicular intergrowth of quartz and sodic plagioclase. Next question. The crystallization of anorthite, albite and potash feldspar components in ternary systems, it involves the binary system, B, 3 binary eutectics, C, 3 peritectic, and D, incongruent melting. So the correct option is the binary system. When considering the crystallization of anorthite, albite and potash feldspar components in a ternary system, the process involves the binary systems of anorthite albite, albite potash feldspar and anorthite potash feldspar, as these binary relationships within the ternary system determine the crystallization path and the phases that will precipitate out at different temperatures. So the correct option is A, binary system. Next question. When Al2O3, that means K2O and Na2O, it is less in felsic rocks, then the rock is termed as A, paraluminous, B, paralkaline, C, metaaluminous, and D, calc-alkaline. So the correct option is B, paralkaline. Paralkaline rocks are those that are oversaturated with alkalis, that means sodium oxide and the Na2O and K2O, and thus they are undersaturated with respect to Al2O3. Next question. The negative niobium, tantalum and titanium anomaly, it is typical of A, NMORB, that is mid-oceanic ridge, and B, PMORB, C, TMORB, and D, arc basalts. So the negative niobium, tantalum, titanium anomaly, it is a typical of arc basalts. So this anomaly, it is a geochemical signature of magmas that form in subduction zones. Next question. The least contaminated and primitive lavas in the Deccan basalt stratigraphy is represented by A, Mahadeshwar formations, B, Jawar formations, C, Bhimshankar formation, and D, Ambenali formation. So the correct option is D, Ambenali formation. Based on the geochemical and isotopic variations which are observed in the 12 different formations of basalts from the Western Ghats, and it has been established that the least contaminated basalts among the Deccan basalt group lavas, these are represented by Ambenali formation of the Y subgroup. Next question. A distinctive sequence of magmatic, sedimentary and metamorphic rocks formed in oceanic crust and mantle is called A, alpine peridotite, B, adachite, C, quartz normative, and D, ophiolite. The correct option is ophiolite. Ophiolite is a distinctive sequence of magmatic, sedimentary and metamorphic rocks that formed in oceanic crust and mantle. Ophiolites are slices of the ocean floor that have been exposed above sea level. Hope you have followed the content and the questions. See you in the next video. Hope you can explore geosciences and subscribe. Thank you for your time.